I'm Mary Marcotte, and it's my pleasure to serve as moderator of Presbyterian Women in Northridge. I suspect that many of you, like me, have watched the evening news in recent months with horror as we saw scenes of devastation in the Ukraine, devastation caused by war, bombing, strafing, people displaced without a home. And you've probably wondered, like I have, what is the best way to make a difference? Somehow our thoughts and prayers doesn't seem quite enough. And perhaps you've noticed the mention in our bulletin suggesting that gifts be made to Presbyterian Disaster Assistance, Ukraine. Well, our Presbyterian Women Coordinating Team had all of these thoughts and decided to take advantage of the generosity of our Presbyterian women to make a $1,000 gift to that fund. There was great enthusiasm about doing so, and I then began telling the group about why I thought Presbyterian disaster assistance is one of the great reasons to be proud of being Presbyterian. I've had the opportunity to work with their representatives in the aftermath of flooding, to see what they do and how they take care of people, not just in the critical first moments, but in the long term. They live out the motto, out of chaos, hope. So what is Presbyterian Disaster Assistance doing in the Ukraine? We're working with partner reformed groups from Hungary, Poland, and Romania. We're working with people who are on site in the places where refugees are moving, doing the critical early response work, making sure that people are fed and housed and have a sense of safety. Later, the work will move to recovery, which will probably take years to accomplish. One of the things I love about Presbyterian Disaster Assistance is their commitment to caring for the whole person. I've watched the way they work with volunteer teams, helping them anticipate problems that will occur, helping them anticipate compassion fatigue among their volunteers, helping them focus on the spiritual and emotional as well as the physical needs of those who have experienced chaos in their life. Presbyterian Disaster Assistance shows up in the aftermath of hurricanes and floods and tornadoes and mass shootings, wherever there are human or man-made disasters, wherever there are natural disasters, if they are invited in by the presbytery where the event has occurred. The remarkable people who maximize the work that can be done by training volunteers. And as a result, their overhead is among the lowest of the many service agencies. They're at work today, not going on, boots on the ground in Ukraine or in Eastern Europe, but working with partners who are already at this work. They're the people who know what is needed, where to find responses, and they are lifted up and empowered to do this work more broadly because of gifts made by Presbyterians here in the state, Presbyterians who care deeply about all God's children. I hope you'll consider giving to Presbyterian Disaster Assistance for the Ukraine. Remember it in days to come. You know, every Sunday we say we will help the weak, that we will stand with the suffering. What better way to do it, to put money where our mouth is and work with trusted partners